Valiant and Robert Gibson are the two legal men in the ring right now. Lawler is stumbling out between the ropes, being attended to by manager Jimmy Hart. Meanwhile, back in the ring, Handsome Jimmy backed Robert Gibson into the ropes, fires him into the turnbuckles. Robert hit hard on his left shoulder. Moves out of the way. Jimmy runs into the turnbuckles. Valiant rolls the shoulders down. Lawler jumped in there. He was going after Rick Gibson. And he cost his team a possible pin. Robert's shoulders were down, held there by Handsome Jimmy. The Gibson brothers have made an exchange. Lawler says no tag. I'm not sure but what Lawler is right in this case. I got to tell you, I don't think there was a tag. Doesn't seem to make much difference. Handsome Jimmy fires Rick Gibson into the ropes. Rick held on. Jimmy Valiant with a haymaker swing. And he missed altogether. Both of them heads slammed together. Lawler hits the deck. Jimmy Valiant hits the mat. Put there by a drop kick. And a good one by Rick Gibson. And the King.
You love this, don't you?
I love it. I sure do. You're right. There's a cover. One. Oh, Lawler in there to break it up at the 2 count. Robert Gibson working on Handsome Jimmy. Rick Gibson with a cover. One. At the 1 count. Handsome Jimmy's able to break the cover, stop the count. Rick Gibson headlock. Valiant hits him into the ropes. Knee to the midsection off those ropes. We're getting very close to the 8-minute mark in this first fall. Action and conversation all the way in this one. Lots of conversation in the first 2 or 3 minutes, but it's been wild action for the last 5 or 6.
Boy, it really has, Dave. This has been a dandy.
Lawler, right fist used against Rick Gibson. Lawler sliding that foot off the jawbone of Rick Gibson. Handsome Jimmy in there. Taking over where the King left off. Gibson slammed into the foot. Rick. No, he's over to the corner. Just missed the tag. Lawler wandering in there. Robert Gibson started after him. Oh, Lawler and Valiant. Slamming Rick Gibson into the turnbuckle. 9 minutes gone. Right fist by Lawler. Rick Gibson off the ropes. Drove Lawler to the mat. Unfortunately, Rick fell, and Lawler is between Rick and brother Robert over in the corner. Rick starting for the corner. Can't get there. Both of them go down. They banged heads coming off the rope there. Both wrestlers down on the mat. 9 minutes, 40 seconds into the action. Oh. Right hand by Lawler, but he hits the mat. Rick over near the corner gets the tag, and here's Robert Gibson. Robert with a cover.
They have him. No.
Just a 1 count. Oh. Lawler slams Robert Gibson into the turnbuckles and across the ray. Oh, he just fired him in there. Robert hit hard.
You just don't make many mistakes against Lawler and get away with it, do you?
Again, across the ring. Lawler shoved him on over the top rope. Referee's back was turned, and there's a possible disqualification. Yes, sir. Robert Gibson down on the floor. Jimmy Hart down there. Handsome Jimmy down there with a chair. Rick down on the floor trying to help his brother out. Robert back in the ring. A long fall. Almost 11 minutes. Lawler misses with a swing. Robert rolls to the corner. Here's Rick. Handsome Jimmy out of the ring. Lawler still in here against Rick Gibson. Rick with a shoulder butt drives Lawler to the mat. Jimmy Valiant trips him up. Jimmy Hart rather tripped him up. Jimmy from the chair. There's a cover by Rick. Valiant into the ring now. He yanks Rick Gibson off the cover. Referee says ring the bell. Disqualification. It's got to go against Lawler.
Disqualification.
Yeah, Jimmy Hart is in the ring. It's going to be it for the first fall.
First fall is going to go by disqualification. We're going to check our time and be back in a moment. Yeah, we got some final